everyone, so today I wanted to talk about possibly being allergic to your hedgehog. I get a lot of questions about some of the very real reactions that people have to hedgehog quills, and so I wanted to talk about them. I want to also address that some of the things that I'm talking about in this video are not related to very serious allergic reactions to your pet, such as real welts or respiratory issues or anything like that. I am simply going to be talking about some of the reactions that people have to coming in contact with hedgehog quills. And I'm joined today by Blaze, who just woke up. And some of you might be wondering why I'm filming with him and not Draco, because Draco is typically more keen to being in this situation, whereas Blaze is very uncomfortable with this sort of handling. And the reason for that is Blaze is the type of hedgehog that gives me what is called Hedgie Hives. Now, Hedgie Hives are a rash that you can get on your skin. I've gotten them in my vlogs in the past. I will almost guarantee you that I will have them by the end of this video. And what Hedgie Hives are is a mild allergic reaction to your hedgehog's quills. Now, if any of you guys have had an allergy test in the past, the way they work is a doctor takes a needle with a specific allergen on the end of it and scratches your skin with it. This is called a scratch test or just an allergy test. Now, depending on how you react to these allergens is conducive to what you're allergic to. Now, think of hedgehog quills as those little needles that they use to do the scratch test. They are sharp, they're pointy, and because they're animals, they're often a little dirty. So what ends up happening, and this is gonna sound pretty gross, is that, oh, he's anointing with my hand, if anyone was curious what he's doing right now. But essentially, what ends up happening is their quills, which are slightly dirty at all times or very dirty, end up scratching your skin, and this becomes an irritant. It doesn't always mean that you're actually allergic to them. It means that your skin is irritated by what is on them or by them themselves. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, that isn't to say that if you get actual welts that you're not allergic to them, because the rash that you get that we call Hedgie Hives aren't even really hives. They're minor rashes. They can be very itchy, they can be very irritating, but they are altogether something that's very superficial. The best way to treat them is after you're done holding your hedgehog, immediately scrub the area with soap and water. That can help lift the irritant from your skin, particularly because most of this scratching is superficial. The next step that you can take if the soap and water doesn't work, soap and water usually does the trick for me, and then in about an hour the Hedgie Hives are gone. But if this doesn't work, you can use a antihistamine cream, like a Benadryl cream or something like that, and rub it on the area, and that usually gets rid of it fairly quickly as well. Now, there isn't much to this. In fact, I don't have much to say about the topic, but I wanted to make a video because I find that a lot of new owners get very, very scared that they are allergic to their hedgehogs. And while some people can be allergic to hedgehogs, and some people have even had to rehome their hedgehogs because it has started to cause respiratory allergies or respiratory issues for them, or actual welts, for the most part, most people just deal with the Hedgie Hives. Again, it's a minor rash wherever they touch you. Another thing that can help prevent them is by giving your hedgehog baths regularly. Ideally, you don't want to give them baths too often, but if they cause really severe Hedgie Hives or really irritating Hedgie Hives, then giving them a bath to clean their quills and playing with them directly after that bath usually helps eliminate them, or at least decrease how severe they are. Blaze is really irritated with being held and with me talking so loudly next to him. He is my explorer hog, which means he would much rather roam around the room than sit with me like this. but I wanted to have him here for you guys because with him just being next to me for a little bit, you can sort of see, I don't know how well, but you can sort of see how my arm is starting to turn red, and that's from me lifting him out of the cage. I had to hold him against me. Right now I have him in my hand, which my hands don't typically react, mostly because hands are a little more calloused. They're a little less prone to irritants because we are constantly touching irritants. I just wanted to make this video to sort of show you guys that if you are experiencing Hedgie Hives, or if you are experiencing minor rashes, which we call Hedgie Hives, then it's really nothing to worry about unless it becomes a very serious issue. They're really common. They happen to more people than you'd know. Sometimes they happen with some hedgehogs and not others. I never get Hedgie Hives from Draco, but I get them every time I hold Blaze. It has to do with their quills, what they get on their quills, and things like that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's normal, it's treatable, and it shouldn't hinder your enjoyment with your little guys. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm sorry if it was a little bit scatterbrained. It's very hard to film with Blaze because he is generally just not interested in doing something like this, particularly because of the lights and things like that. He's far more interested in being down and exploring, but I'm glad I finally got him in a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope those of you that are suffering with Hedgie Hives figure out a way to get rid of them quickly. Blaze and I will see you hopefully in our next video. Have a good day, guys. Bye.